tama po ba ang pagkarinig ko na sinabi niyo kanina under sa COA DBM Joint Circular Number 2015-01, hindi naman kailangan ilagay ang tunay na mga pangalan ng mga intel agents or informers na tumanggap ng intel o confidential funds sa OVP tulad ni na Mary Grace Piatos, Chippy McDonald, Mickey Mouse at iba pa. Is this correct?
Ang sinabi ko po, Your Honor, ay silent po yung circular as to that matter po.
Silent. So po pwede. Kung when we say kasi silent, pwede.
Hindi po, Your Honor. It is neither
Hindi rin.
allowed nor prohibited po.
So, if this is not allowed or prohibited, bakit nang i-audit po ninyo ang confidential intelligence fund po ng OVP, hindi ninyo hiningi ang tunay na mga pagkakilanlan ni na Piatos, McDonald, Mickey Mouse at iba pa?
Katulad nga po nung sinabi ko sa sa aking previous testimony, ang focus po ng audit namin ay compliance audit. So kung ano po yung provision ng circular, yun po yung ginagawa naming basis for our audit po.
Okay, compliance. When you say compliance, ito po ba periodic or random?
Yung compliance audit po kasi wala po siyang particular period kasi pag sinabing compliance audit, ina-evaluate po namin yung subject matter if it is compliant with certain applicable laws, rules, and regulations.
But I'm saying every agency na meron pong intel or confidential funds, do they have to undergo audit periodically or random lang? Dahil marami po tayong ahensya ng gobyerno na may mga intelligence confidential fund na hindi naman dapat.
Ang audit po namin ay based dun sa liquidation documents po na sinasubmit nila.
Pero is it periodic ba? Kailangan bawat agency na i-liquidate niya yung kanya i-audit ninyo yung kanyang paggastos ng intel or confidential fund?
Yes po, Your Honor. Yung kanilang kailangan...
So it's periodic, it's not random.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Kung kaduda-duda na po ang disbursement ng OVP, obvious naman, sabi niyo po, di po ba, yung mga medicines, mga pangalan ng tao, bakit hindi po ninyo pa sinampahan ang kaso sa ombudsman ng OVP?
Under our rules po, Your Honor, pwede lang namin siyang i-refer to the Office of the Ombudsman kapag nagkaroon ng final order at hindi po kinumply ni OVP yung order po.
Bakit? Nasaan na po ba yung order ngayon? Ano na po ang status? Ito mga findings nyo, 2023, 2024 pa ito, 2026 na po tayo ngayon.
Wala po akong personal knowledge about the status po since hindi na po ako connected sa ICFAO.
Okay, so dahil hindi ka na connected sa ICFAO, so wala ka ng pakialam kung ano na nangyari sa kaso na hinawakan mo.
Hindi naman po sa wala akong pakialam, pero yung mga ganyang bagay po kasi ay confidential na hindi naman ina-announce sa buong COA po. Ayun.
So, ibig sabihin, hindi mo na alam hindi mo rin alam kung bakit hindi kinasuhan or ni-refer sa ombudsman itong issue na ito.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Attorney Poa, what is the official position of the respondent with regard to Piatos, Andy Lim, and all of these names that are brought up? Are they real people or are they aliases?
Sir, I would like to answer a question, Your Honor, but that is part of the
yes,
legal strategy, which you will see when we present our evidence in chief.
That's
Again,
fine.
may the
That's
chair,
fine.
may the
But I understand the
chair
question.
remind Senator Judge Bam, as far as practical, let's let the witness present their evidences and not allow the counsels to make conclusions of either fact or law, nor divulge their respective legal theories.
These are not legal theories. In your previous answers, there was no referral to these individuals as either aliases or real people. In
Correct,
your previous
Your Honor.
answers.
Correct, because that was precisely our legal theory then, that there was nothing to answer at that point, Your Honors.
right.
But we will definitely show you our theory once we are given the opportunity to present our evidence in chief, Your
All
Honor.
right. Maraming salamat, Attorney Poa. Attorney, during your conversation with the OVP, nung panahong binubuo yung AOM, may nagbanggit ba sa kanila na, itong mga pangalan to, alias to? Or never nila nabanggit yung tungkol sa alias nung nag-meeting sila sa'yo?
Nung time po na yun kasi hindi pa nila na-submit yung documentary evidence of payments po.
So there's never been any indication from their responses or any calls that these names that are being brought up are indeed aliases? Wala.
Wala pong indication.
Okay, thank you. Yung ibang ahensya na ino-audit ninyo, gumagamit rin ba sila ng alias?
We wouldn't know po kasi yun, dun sa mga document na sinasubmit sa amin, hindi naman po naka-indicate if it is an alias or not.
And it's not up to you to find out whether these are aliases or not.
Yes po, since wala nang pong provision dun sa joint circular, Your Honor, with respect to the
Okay.
aliases.
So itong paggamit ng alias, to your knowledge, hindi nyo alam sa mga ino-audit ninyo, but to your knowledge, gumagamit ba ang ibang ahensya ng mga alias?
I wouldn't know po since katulad nga po, hindi naman po, bukod dun sa sinasubmit nilang documents, wala pong naka-indicate na yung name ay alias po.
And the position of COA is hindi ito bawal, pero hindi rin to pwede.
Yes po, kasi silent po yung joint circular, Your Honor, as to that.
Okay, but your appreciation is totoong tao ito. Kasi may pirma. Tama ba? Lahat ba ng AR may pirma?
Sa pagkakaalam ko po ay meron naman po.
So kung alias at di ko naman pangalan to, pipirmahan ko pa rin. Or pag alias ba ay dapat wala nang pirma.
I wouldn't know po if it is an alias since wala naman po naka-indicate dun sa document that it is an alias po.
Okay, and we'll give the defense their time later on during their part to talk about this more no, as part of their strategy. Sige, let me change topic. Ito yung mga tanong ni presiding officer, ni Senator Cayetano rin. Yung pag-escalate from AOM to notice of suspension, to notice of disallowance, to referral to the ombudsman for cases. Years ba ito? Time ba ito? Oras ba ito? Ano yung decision point ninyo para iakyat to the next level yung or i-escalate to the next level yung mga utos ninyo?
May clarify po kung ano po yung next level po.
So from AOM to NS and NS to ND and ND to referral to OMB.
Kapag AOM po, meron po silang 15 days to reply to the AOM. Tapos kapag hindi pa rin sila compliant with the findings po, that's the time that we issue a notice of suspension. At kapag naka-receive po si agency ng notice of suspension, meron po siyang 90 days within which to comply. Pero pag hindi po rin po sila compliant, then doon na po kami mag-i-issue ng notice of disallowance.
Okay. In general, not the case of the OVP and DepEd. Kapag may notice of disallowance na, naniningil na kayo, di ba?
Yes po.
And the next step is to refer to the ombudsman.
May remedy pa rin po naman si agency.
Paki-explain nga ano
which
ba
is
yung
to
remedy?
settle, bayaran yung amount or to appeal
Within?
within 180 days po from the date of receipt po ng disallowance.
Okay. So we will find out with the next witness when that notice of disallowance was at kung pasok pa rin sa 180 days. Kung wala pa rin sa 180 days, then you refer to the ombudsman?
Yes po, kasi pag hindi po sila nag-appeal at hindi rin po sila nagbayad, nagiging final po yung decision and that's the time na we refer na po to the Office of the Ombudsman kapag hindi po sila nag-comply.
At meron ka bang knowledge about the status of these disallowances right now?
Wala po, since confidential po yan, hindi naman po yan ina-announce sa buong COA, so I wouldn't know po.
So let me ask the prosecution, final question. Is that the next witness? Is that going to be the testimony of the next witness? Itong disallowance, 180 days na lumipas at kung may referral to the ombudsman?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer.
Meron ka ba security clearance na nag-grant o na-issue para sa'yo?
Wala naman.
Well, I assume na mataas yung security clearance mo kasi ang hinahawakan mo, ino-audit mo, confidential information, confidential funds, di ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
So I wonder why wala ka security clearance kasi paano ka mag-audit? Kasi pag may intelligence project, naka-vault yan eh. Lahat ng aliases, yun ang nakalabas. Pero yung tunay na identities corresponding to the aliases, naka-vault. Pag declassified na, terminated na yung program, yung activity o yung project, intelligence project, pwede na ilabas yun kasi declassified na yun. So kung wala kang security clearance, paano ma-access? Yung tulad na sinabi ni Senator Subiri, quarterly, nagpapadala sa Senate President, Speaker of the House, ng intelligence and confidence, paano ginastos? Kasi may oversight powers kami, di ba? So paano ka makakapag-audit properly kung hindi mo alam yung nature ng intelligence project or operation? Kaya kanina tinatanong ko, yung bang evidence of success per activity, ano ba, after surveillance report? And mind you, you cannot call it successful kung negative yung surveillance? Wala nakita eh. Pero gumastos ng pera yon. So would you consider that another topic as a success or evidence of success, maski negative yung resulta ng intelligence information gathering, operation or activity, or yung after surveillance report? So kung walang result, negative, ano yun, hindi successful? Hindi pwedeng i-clear?
Nakalagay po kasi yung nature ng item is payment of reward. So dapat
No. Pagka kasi nag-acknowledgement receipt, no? Halimbawa, bumiyahe, meron ding informant yung informant, ginasusan, o bumili ng sigarilyo sa sari-sari store, nagkape, kasi kausap yung informant. Wala ka makitang, oh, thank you, Mr. President.
Kindly wind up, Senator Lacson. Pati ako nabitin eh.
You may just respond na lang. We'll wait for your answer.
Ay, sorry po. pwedeng pa ulit.
Ulitin ko hindi lahat ng after surveillance report successful. Negative eh. Wala nakita. Pero gumastos.
Oh.
Hindi lahat ng intelligence gathering information successful. Kasi negative. Pero may gastos yun. How would you classify that? Evidence of success ba yun o hindi? These are practical questions Kasi galing ako dyan kaya alam ko yung kalakaran.
Opo. That calls for
Yun nga wala ka security clearance kasi. Kasi naka-bolt lahat yan. Pagka intelligence project, naka-bolt. Pag declassified, terminated yung project, saka ilalabas yun. Nandun lahat yung mga tunay na pangalan ng mga aliases.
Opo.
Kumuha ka ng security clearance. Hindi, wala nga raw.
Next to interject would be Senator Judge Padilla. You may proceed when you're ready, sir. You have 2 minutes.
Maraming salamat po, Ginoong tagapamahal ng hukom. Susundan ko lang po yung mga tanong ko kanina, kabayan, Nueva
Okay.
Ecija. Opo. Yung una pong cheque ay 125 million December 20, 2022. Tama po ba?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Opo. Batid niyo po ba na ang founding anniversary ng CPP-NPA ay December 26?
Wala po akong personal knowledge about that, Your Honor.
Opo. Dahil wala po kayong katulad ng sinabi ni Senator Lacson, wala po kayong clearance, ano? Pangalawa, second check po, 125 million, January 31, 2023, tama po?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Opo. Ang NPA founding anniversary po ay March 29. Batid niyo po ba yun?
Wala po akong personal knowledge about that,
Okay.
Your Honor.
Third check, 125 million, April 18, 2023. Tama po ba?
Hindi ko po matandaan yung date po ng check eh. May I refer po to the check po?
Stopwatch, please. April 18, 2023 po, yung 125 million.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Opo. Ang 50th po, golden anniversary ng NDF, National Democratic Front, ay April 24. Kaya ko po nabanggit lahat to. Ito pong mga dates na to, nung December 26, March 29, April 24, lahat po ito, walang nangyaring attack. Lahat po foiled. Wala po. For the first time, wala pong nangyaring attack. Kasi tuwing founding anniversary, may attack. Ang tanong ko po, Ginoong Kabayan, naniniwala po ba kayo na malaki ang papel ng confidential fund at confidential agent?
Depende po yan sa kung ano po talaga yung mandate ng agency po, Your Honor.
Alam naman po natin na ang DepEd, diyan po nanggagaling ang tinatawag naming sa Communist Party po, ano? Meron po kasing pangkat gerilya, ang pangkat politikal. Yung pangkat politikal, yan po yung mga estudyante na nanggagaling sa universidad. Sang-ayon po ba kayo doon?
I cannot answer that po, Your Honor.
Okay, dahil wala nga po pala kayong clearance. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Judge Padilla.